Hi, my name is Faith Wilson of the Faith Wilson Group, and I'm here today to talk about the Westside real estate market in the last quarter of 2014 with a 2014 wrap-up. Also, we'll profile the Point Grey neighborhood, which is one of the jewels of Vancouver's West Side. So to begin, homeowners have now received their current BC assessment notices, and the Vancouver Sun had a front-page article on the 3rd of January titled The Real Estate Revival, which was analyzing the market based on the province of BC's assessment values. When working in real estate, we find that assessment values don't always reflect the true market value of any given property, so we have to be careful about blanket statements that my property is worth this based on that. In my quarterly and monthly analysis, we get deep into actual Vancouver market sale prices in each of Vancouver's 39 neighborhoods. If you're looking for great information and analysis in the market, please come by the office for a free copy or visit faithwilsongroup.com for a free download. And I'm going to talk about the fourth quarter and then review the action in 2014 for our main home types, those being detached, townhouses, and condominiums. All right, so let's take a quick look at the Westside detached picture for the fourth quarter of 2014 detached. In Q4, the single-family detached market saw its activity slow down quite a bit. I've been really paying attention to the activity on the market these days, and we see that the number of new listings and the number of sales are down compared to last year. Q4 sales in 2014 were down 19% to 335 versus 417 in Q4 2013. Buyers were still active in the fourth quarter, and there's three signs of that. The first is the median days on market was down to 28, which shows that homes sold 7 days faster than last year. The second is that the median sales price, which rose 17% versus 2013, was up to $2.6 million. And the third is the home price index benchmark, which compares apples to apples in different market condition. And it's up 10.55% over the same period in 2013. Really, it comes down to supply and demand. And right now, we see new listings down 16% year over year, and the buyer demand is still strong. So this could lead to some upward pressure on price points in the short term anyway, if new listings continue to elude us. For the year, the sale price was up 13.7% in the West Side, and for the whole year, the median price was $2.4 million. Sale prices fluctuated a bit through the year, and we did see some easing in the spring, but they generally held steady and trended up. There were 1,751 detached homes sold in the West Side in 2014, which were 11 units fewer than 2013. The big number for 2014 is $4.8 billion, which is the total value of detached homes sold in the West Side in 2014. Home sales was an increase of 10.8% over 2013. So it still appears to be a great time to be a seller if it fits into your life or family strategy. The fourth quarter in townhome sales saw a real steadiness to the year before. The number of sales in Q4 2014 was almost identical to 2013, with 97 units sold. A sign that Vancouver's townhouse market is doing well is a median sale price increase of 11.2% over 2013 and a drop in days on the market of over 30%. Townhomes sold 11 days faster in Q14 than they did in 2013. The townhouse market edged into a seller's market in Q4 based on the number of new listings versus the number of units sold. There's a lack of product here, and again, it's an ideal time to list, especially with Chinese New Year and Vancouver Spring Market coming around, if it fits into your strategies. For the year, there were 529 townhouses sold in the West Side, and this was 33 more than 2013. The interesting stat for 2014 was how much quicker townhomes were selling than in 2013. The median days on market was just 21, and that was 11 days quicker than they sold in 2013. And the median sale price was over 2.1% over last year. Townhomes are a great property type because they appeal to the upwardly mobile purchasers and also the downsizing market. So let's turn to condominiums. On the West Side, units sold in Q4 2014 was up 9% over 2013, and the median sale price was up 5.4%. The median sale price for Westside condominiums was $495,000 in Q4 2014, with 900 units changing hands. I was reviewing the home price index of condominiums in various Westside neighborhoods and see that in December the benchmark value ranged from a low of $250,000 in Southwest Marine to a high of $719,800 in Quilchena. I've said it before and I have to say it again, that the value of Westside condominiums is really neighborhood specific. So give me a call to talk about a neighborhood you're interested in and we can really delve into the statistics and we can see how it's doing. So looking back at the activity in 2014, we saw condominiums selling for as low as $149,800 in Cole Harbour and as high as $16.6 million also in Cole Harbour. You really have to admire that kind of diversity in a neighborhood. The median sales price in 2014 was $490,000, which is really close to the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver's home price index value of $499,900 for a Westside condominium. We saw median sale prices hold steady all year. Have a look at the graph and you can see that that value is really stable. And the condominium sales in 2014 was very much a steady as she goes market, where the median sale price increased 4.1% over 2013, the number of units sold increased 11.4%, and we saw condos selling quicker at 26.5 days versus 32 days in 2013. And that was it for the markets for 2014, generally up over 2013, not too dramatically, and a nice balanced and stable market. Moving on to our neighborhood profiles, this month we're going to talk about Vancouver's Point Grey neighborhood. Considered one of the most beautiful and desirable neighborhoods in all of Canada, partially bounded by ocean beaches and park forest, Point Grey on Vancouver's west side is also bounded by Alma Street to the east and 16th Avenue to the south. The majority of homes in Point Grey are single family with prices in the upper range. Architecture ranges from designer contemporary homes to stately traditional mansions to luxury condominium developments. And there are still some of the older character homes that speak to its history. Rich education choices add to the appeal, as Point Grey is the closest Vancouver neighborhood to the University of British Columbia's main campus. In addition, there are 3 elementary schools in the immediate area and also 4 high schools, which include Point Grey Academy, Lord Byng, University Hill, and Our Lady of Perpetual Help, as well as a French immersion school. St. George's Boys School is only 5 minutes away. Point Grey's waterfront includes spectacular beaches, including Jericho, Spanish Banks, and Locarno. Royal Vancouver Yacht Club and Jericho Tennis Club are also a neighborhood exclusive. And for outdoor lovers, Point Grey is home to 3 times the average park space per person of any area in the Lower Mainland. For nature lovers, the magnificent Pacific Spirit Park offers over 55 kilometers of nature trails, and because it's right up against the ocean, you get to walk in fresh, clean air. Point Grey is also minutes from the private Point Grey and Shaughnessy golf clubs and the public university golf course. West 10th Avenue shopping is also a draw to the neighborhoods as folks like the village feel. There's coffee bars, restaurants, grocers, dentists, doctors. There's even a Canadian Forces garrison within the neighborhood. Point Grey also offers easy access to Vancouver's downtown core, has good bus service to UBC and other areas, and it's also very handy to the airport. As said earlier, and speaking to the detached and attached markets, the market is still tight for listings. There's lots of buyers searching for their dream home, and it's a great time to be a seller. I see prices rising in the short term anyway because of the low inventory, and this is where communication with your realtor is so important so that you choose the right time to put your home to market and you get the best result. And as a buyer, it's important for you to understand the market conditions of the neighborhood you're focused on. Your realtor can educate you up front so that you feel confident putting your best foot forward and jumping into the market when that perfect opportunity presents itself. The new year has us all back to our routines and looking forward to Chinese New Year, which is coming up on February 19th. It's the year of the goat, so make way for the goat's yin energy, which will nurture peace, balance, and harmony in 2015. Chinese consider the goat with its gentle aura as serene and charming, yet resilient and determined, with an iron will and enterprising spirit. Wood, fire, metal, and earth elements dominate 2015, which means real estate, technology, and education industries will prosper. 2015 will also be a year where intellectual approach and diplomacy outmaneuvers brute force. That means ensuring a smart approach to your business is vital. So stay vigilant and be prudent in all of your endeavors. We will also have a year in review coming up for East Vancouver. We see a lot of activity in the Main, Fraser, Mount Pleasant, and Commercial Drive neighborhoods, and we think you should know about that. They're great neighborhoods. So I hope you enjoyed this monthly market update, a little bit about Point Grey neighborhood as well. Our monthly analyses are available in our office and on our website, so you can see all of these statistics. Bye for now, and have a great rest of the month.